Hello and welcome to my second league match of the season. Season 46. I am playing against I don't know if it's silly or like sill or something else, but I think I chose to say silly last time. And last time was pretty recent. Maybe last season, maybe the season before. I don't exactly remember, but we played pretty recently in league. Anyway, I did not get off to a good start last time, lost 1-5, so I would really like to pick up some wins here and get back on target. So what do we have here? We have Thinning from Sanctuary and Ratcatcher. We have City Quarter for Draw, and also Werewolf and Oracle and Sheepdog. Kiln for gains, but oh no, there's Sanctuary for plus buy. Okay. Chariot Race can score some points. There's not like a ton of virtual payload, so we may need some treasures, but there's advance too. Well, we're gonna want to get a Sanctuary. We could just advance into a Sanctuary. Like, we could grab a Ratcatcher and advance into that. And Scouting Party potentially while we're doing it. That might be preferable to... We could like, open double Ratcatcher. We might want a Silver, though. If the Ratcatchers collide, we play one of them, and then we can trash with it. Like, that's obviously fine. I think... I think having one silver is probably a good idea, and then we'll take a Ratcatcher. Scouting Party to hit 5 makes some sense. Oh, wait. Silly has 4 coins, so they can go Scouting Party, Ratcatcher. That's better than what I could do. But yeah, I would rather have the Ratcatcher than do a Scouting Party. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, so I don't think we're really going to need another... I don't think we're going to need another silver. I'm wondering about... So we could just take another Ratcatcher. We could take like an Oracle. Chariot Race isn't really going to do a whole lot right now. I think Oracle might be the way to go. There's some sad cases where Oracle, Eternal Collide before you pick up a City Quarter, but... Okay, so here, since I have 5 anyway, I'm just going to play the Ratcatcher. And we'll buy another one here, I guess. Could Scouting Party, but we've seen all 3 of our estates. Well, we've got a Ratcatcher, so we can call it. I guess if we buy Scouting Party, we discard 3 cards and we have a 5-card hand, and then Sanctuary misses the shuffle. So yeah, I'm going to take another Ratcatcher. And now the question is, if I don't draw silver... Oh, okay. That's fine then. That's... 2 Ratcatchers down. I think the silvers... Yeah, I think I'm going to discard that. It's hard to say for sure, but anyway, yeah, I think I want another Sanctuary. Well, yeah, And then we'll probably want to pick up a city quarter pretty soon. Because we're going to want to be able to use Kiln for gains, and we can't do that meaningfully until we have a city quarter. We don't have a ton of actions in our deck yet, but maybe we can advance Ratcatcher. I could go ahead and pick up the Kiln now and plan to buy city quarter next turn, knowing that I'm going to be pretty deep in debt on that. Could also do a scouting party. That'll make my other sanctuary miss the shuffle, so I'm not too keen on that. Okay, I'm going to grab the Kiln. Okay, so we've got our sanctuary down here, and then 2 other cards. I might advance this Oracle, like play the Ratcatcher, advance the Oracle, if I don't draw a sanctuary off this Ratcatcher. Okay, we did draw it. I might do it anyway. Alternatively, we could just go ahead and trigger the shuffle. That might actually not be a bad idea. Well, then the city quarter would miss if I'm buying a city quarter. What are we advancing into if we advance? Don't know. Which probably means it's not necessary. We get a 3rd sanctuary, but I don't really see that being so amazing. I think I'm just going to buy a city quarter. A Ratcatcher. Would be nice to be exiling all of our estates like our opponent has, but honestly, I don't think it's really that important. And I want to be able to pay off my debt. There is a significant risk here that if we play Oracle, it ends up just drawing action cards. So I might not want to do that. I have to imagine my opponent would have been happy to take another silver. They're very thin right now and don't really have money to pay off this debt so much. They forget to pay debt, or what's the... Want a scouting party? That's the only other option. Well, I guess they could buy a Ratcatcher or something. But... Oh, I see. They wanted a scouting party and then buy a city quarter. I don't really think that's a good idea for my opponent. Get to top deck 1 card, but whatever. Okay, so we can pay off 3 debt here. I mean, the odds that I reveal specifically my city quarter aren't that high, so I think I am going to do this. Damn it! That did not work out as I would have hoped. Okay, we can actually gain a silver here, which is not too bad. Probably buy another city quarter. Opponent can gain a card off their kiln. There's no way they can buy anything, I wouldn't think. I don't even know what they're going to gain that's going to be relevant. Next turn, maybe they can gain a kiln. Okay, they're going to gain a silver. Makes sense. They've gotten thin a lot faster than I did. That's for sure. Okay, we can work with this. Oh wait, no, because they didn't get. Yeah, they couldn't buy another city quarter, so they can't kill in the city quarter this turn. I might be able to do that though. I might want to pick up another kiln as well. Currently 4 coppers in the trash. I have 2 in exile. My opponent has 4 in exile. And they played no coppers. They have no copper in their decks. I have all the copper. Gaining another sanctuary doesn't really do much, so it doesn't bother me. So they have. So we have 6 copper in exile. 4 in the trash is 10, so I should have 4 copper left, which is kind of a lot, but that's interesting. Okay. We can exile copper. Exile copper. We cannot. Oh wait, maybe we can play one. I was kind of hoping to advance these rat catchers, but maybe play one of them. Damn it. Gaining a rat catcher is better than nothing. Although if I don't see my city quarter, I guess what I end up doing is advancing Oracle, or I play the Oracle. I don't want to draw the city quarter dead, like if it's not on top, right? Is the thing. 3 buys. I have 5 coins right now, so I can buy another city quarter. I would also like another kiln. I don't see how I'm going to do that. Ugh, this is annoying. Well, advancing the rat catcher is how I do that. Or I could advance the Oracle. I think I plan to advance the rat catcher and maybe take another silver with the kiln. Or I could take another Oracle and just... Oracle seems a little bit more useful at this point than Ratcatcher, even if I don't have a ton of terminal space for it. Damn. It's really annoying. I guess I could leave... Well, so I have 1 copper in those cards and 1 silver, so I want to draw the money. So I guess I'm going to kill the Oracle. Yeah, sure, whatever. Oh, perfect. So I top decked City Quarter Oracle. Okay, great. All right, so first we're going to advance Ratcatcher into Kiln. Then we're going to buy... So Chariot Race is not going to be amazing here, but it is non-terminal. It might do something. So I guess we're going to buy Chariot Race, City Quarter. Okay, so long as we can find a Kiln, we can ourselves another... Called Ratcatcher to trash silver? That seems unnecessary. Gotta have some payload. I don't know, maybe you don't. What would really be nice is if I could kill in City Quarter twice this turn. That would be amazing. I have 2 kilns and 2 silvers, so I can pay off my debt. There's a world where I can gain like 3 city quarters this turn. I'll go ahead and trash the copper. Probably with Ratcatcher so that we have it in our deck. The Ratcatcher, I mean, so we can advance it. Piles are going to go pretty fast here, like with the kiln stuff. That's something to watch for as well. City quarters could be empty very soon. Sanctuaries are pretty low. Rat catchers are cheap. What? I don't understand what you want. Okay, you wanted to exile a card? Okay. I don't know. I mean, yeah, you want an action dense deck with City Quarter, but it's not like... Whoa! That's a lot of sanctuaries to trash. Now you only have 2 buys. I don't know. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, so... Nah. Well, I can't kill him 2 city quarters at this point. I might as well play the Oracle... I don't think this matters. Like, my opponent has nothing but draw anyway. I should be out of non-action cards here, so I think I can just play this Sanctuary. Okay, cool. Do City Quarter. Film, City Quarter. We can kiln Sanctuary and then try to hit it with Chariot Race. Perfect. We do have... I want to play the silvers. Yeah. Yes. Okay. So we're gonna advance this Oracle probably. Yeah, so I guess we're just... Oh, we can just play this for buys, even though it doesn't matter that we're going to do that. So we're going to advance. Oracle to a kiln. Buy another city quarter. Okay. I thought I was going to advance a rat catcher. I guess I had to call the rat catcher, and this turn I can advance it. Yeah. Yeah, my opponent only has 2 buys now. They can't do as much advancing stuff. So, like, one of the things we can do is, like, advance towards a pile out. I mean, I do have 7 debt that I have to pay off, so that's something. But, play Sanctuary first here. I guess it can't really, like, help. I guess I knew that was going to happen, didn't I? Because of the Oracle. I kind of forgot. Well, no, I don't have an Oracle anymore. I think. Or do I? Oh, I do. Okay. There's some possibility for that. Only kiln makes some sense. It would be good to have a sheepdog to react to kiln stuff. Wait, what? Plays a kiln, plays a kiln. Oh, I see. Okay. So my opponent could take the last city quarter here. I think that would give us 5 each. Yeah. I don't know if that's what they want to do. It's pretty limited terminal space. If they do that, I guess what we want to start picking up is with our kilns is more chariot races. I mean, and also we'd need to try to buy province, although I don't know that I can this turn. My opponent should only have 6 coins because they have 0 coins in their, or 0 treasures and 3 kilns. And they don't have the ability to gain any more kilns. They do have a chariot race, so I guess they could get to 7, except they don't have any cards to draw. So they could kiln something and then draw that and hope that gives them a coin. But they still can't hit 8 because they can't like gain a chariot race. So that's good. Discarded a chariot race in a city quarter. Okay. Not ideal. It really is too bad that I didn't get things lined up a little better in the last couple turns. Would have allowed me to have a significant advantage in city quarters, most likely. Island, that makes sense. I was thinking about the same thing. I don't really know what reacting with sheepdog does there, but okay. Alright, so at this point, yeah, we don't want to kiln Sanctuary, really. So I guess I'm going to play this. We have not found our... Oh, our chariot race is down here. That's not ideal. I guess we could kill a rat catcher to be able to advance it. That's fine. Oh, wait. No, that doesn't make any sense. We're going to play it, and then it's going to disappear, and then we're not going to be able to advance the one we have. Never mind. I don't really want to lower sanctuaries, but... Okay, so I'm going to draw one... I think I just play this city quarter. Okay, the last card is the other card that I discarded, which is another city quarter. So we want to play the sanctuary. Or the city quarter, it doesn't matter. Draw that. And then we want to kiln what? Or we kiln the sanctuary. I mean, we could kiln a kiln, I guess. Yeah, that makes some sense. And then we can gain a sanctuary. We could... We need... So we're going to have... Well, depending on whether the chariot race is hit. And we could almost certainly pile out this turn. I just don't know whether I can get enough points. I'm going to have 8 coins, 9, 10, 11, 12 coins. So I can at least buy a duchy, which gets me to 5 points. And then I need 2 islands, which I can get for advancing. Maybe I can, yeah. Okay, so now we want to play... Well, actually, do we want to kill in our chariot race? Maybe we don't. Maybe we just want to play it. If we get 1 more point, how does that affect things? We get a 5, 6, and then we need island estate. Well, the estate is harder to get, if anything, than the island, so that doesn't really help. I think we just want more advanced fodder. Maybe we don't even want to play the chariot race. Maybe we just want to kiln... Well, we want to kiln again. Okay, so we probably do want to play the chariot race. Or we could play a city quarter. Yeah, let's do that. Kiln, gain a kiln, play sanctuary, do that. Don't exile. City quarter. Kiln, sanctuary. Okay, so we've got... I'm gonna play that, that. That should be plenty of buys. Advance you into kiln, advance you into kiln, advance you into island, advance you into island. And there we have it. I actually did that completely correctly in terms of the number of sanctuaries I played, even though I didn't realize it at the time. I was just like, wait, maybe I'm playing too many of them, but worked out. It's a little nerve-wracking navigating that, but all right, now we get to go first. So what do we have this time? We have very weak copper trashing. Jack for estate trashing. Oh wait, there's displace. Well, I mean, it's something. Probably going to want to play with Scrying Pool. but also we want to trash. Well, maybe we go for displace and not for jack. There's also tournament. Hmm. The hand size attack doesn't actually seem like that damaging with Scrying Pool on the board, but what does seem damaging is getting the curses. Of course, I mean, the estates are pretty bad too, but Displace is a lot friendlier about dealing with that. Just not sure how highly to prioritize tournament and province. Like, getting Scrying Pools is definitely like a major detour from that, and I'm wondering if the better way to go is to go Jack, Silver, hit province, get a tournament, get province quickly, and then pivot, maybe. Might be hard to pivot. There's also cavalry shenanigans, though, which would help. I think I am going to take a jack. We've also got the pouch. That'll help with picking up Scrying Pools a little bit later, because like plus buy, you know, hitting just 2 potion when you have a bunch of silvers in your deck is kind of like, oh, I could buy another thing if I only had plus buy. But no, you are going to have plus buy. There's not much in the way of plus buy on the board. It's trade route, so... Well, in cavalry, sort of, but... We can also do cool stuff with Jack and Cavalry, potentially. Empty our hand, buy Cavalry, play Jack. The tournament, okay. Well, we've already got 5 here. Discard that and hope we find, yep, an estate. Okay, so... we could buy Cavalry to cycle. We know we're going to have 3 this coming turn, which is not great. We could buy supplies. So we could buy Cavalry to cycle, and then, like... we might still be able to afford supplies. The alternative is we pick up, like, probably Displace, which isn't, like, that great right now. It also occurs to me that there's no villages. I probably should have looked at that. Well, other than Trusty Steed. So we got to be careful with our terminal space. Whereas if we get Displaced, we can, like, displace Cavalry into something else. I kind of like getting the Cavalry and cycling, so I think I'm going to do that. And yeah, I think I'll take a supplies. Oh well. Would be nice to be able to afford tournament here, but no such luck. And maybe Scrying Pool is not the way to go on this board. Although, in that case, that makes followers look better. We got 5 here. I don't want to draw my jack necessarily. Well, and I want to play the Cavalry, so I think I'm going to take... I guess that horse being combined with the jack is not so great. Oh well. Do I want Displace or do I want Tournament? I think I want a Tournament right now and look at the Displace later. My opponent is going for Potion. Well, we could do the Cavalry thing. I think we're going to do that. I'm going to play this horse. guess we do. Let's discard that, trash that. So close. Actually, the horse that blocked me. Time for displace, probably. Can you just draw horses that you... Or you did that before? Okay, yeah. Well, there's our province. So let's get that. And we'll do the cavalry thing again here. Although, well... We are going to draw our displaced dead almost certainly if we do that. I think it's worth it though. We want to cycle around. I guess we could end up playing the displace instead of the jack. I like getting to do that. I wonder if I want to... No, I want to displace into another tournament, don't I? Let's grab... I guess getting another supplies is kind of negative on pairing tournament and province, but I'm greedy, so I'm going to do it anyway. Okay, so do we want to buy cavalry and play horses here? I think we do. I think we do. I mean, I get, well, on the other hand, top decking the horses for next turn probably does more, since we haven't seen tournament or province. Yeah, I think actually we don't do that. Okay. What does that mean? What do we want here? I mean, we could just go double supplies. Sure. I don't think I want multiple displaces in my deck, at least not right now. Files are actually already kind of low. Well, it's supplies and cavalry anyway. Now here, there's definitely an argument for... I guess we might as... Well, we play... We stop here, buy cavalry, draw another horse. I think that... I guess we don't have to commit to that now. In fact, we don't. Yeah, we don't have to commit to it like until. Okay. We drew a province, so we would really like to find our tournament. There it is. My opponent does not have a province. They've still got to get a province, so I think I'm actually going to start with Steed here. Might be time to displace the Jack. And I might want to take another displace at this point. I've got enough for another province as well. Or maybe it's better to displace a cavalry. You can get a third tournament. Seems reasonable right now. And this shuffle, I think I'll pretty happily buy cavalry like there's no tomorrow to try to pair stuff up. Oh, I was supposed to get another displace, wasn't I? I forgot. Whoops. I got a tournament instead. That probably makes more sense. Couldn't do both. Well, I guess I could have if I hadn't bought province, but I think buying province was pretty correct. My opponent has not bought a scrying pool, which suggests the potion buy was not so good. Okay, they can buy province, but can't buy the pool. All right, we actually cannot afford cavalry. So I guess we're playing this tournament. Oh! Ooh. Ugh. All right, do we want to buy cavalry here? We've got a province in hand, so we probably do. Especially since we're going to top deck 2 horses. Oh. Do I want to discard this from exile? I don't think I do. Well, damn. We could displace Jack into cavalry. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. We got there. Okay. I think I do want the followers at this point. We could... Oh, okay. If you're... Yeah. Princess would have actually been, like, pretty nice there, but... Followers seems pretty good. All right. Good start. Cathedral, huh? Encampment is the only village. Oh, Squire. Okay. Cathedral should make Witch fairly ignorable. We're gonna want to hit 5 quickly so we can grab Wharf. We may also want some stables, although it's going to be hard to keep copper in our deck, so maybe not. There is Squire for gaining more treasures. There's also Talisman. Talisman's only on buy, but still. And we're definitely going to open Cathedral, so I think it's just going to be Cathedral Silver. I do think I want to get a Talisman, but I don't think it's worth not buying Cathedral turn 1 to do it. So like my opponent is thinking about a similar decision, but made the opposite choice. That's unfortunate. Do we want a squire already? Do we want a squire already? So we've trashed 2 estates. We have no estates in that hand, so that hand is 6 coins. We're going to trash copper. We're going to have 5 coins. We can buy wharf. That makes silver relatively more appealing, I think, compared to squire. So we're going to get plus buy into our deck. Oh, I think we're going to go silver here. Mill does not seem very relevant to me. Right, I'm just going to take another wharf here. It's a little sad that we didn't see our wharf, but what can you do? Yeah, see, you bought a wharf and then immediately got to play it. Doesn't seem... Well, I guess you did have encampments in your deck. That made that play. We are going to need to get encampments now. Ugh. I guess we could go squire encampment. That might be better than double encampment. For one thing, the silver gaining could be relevant, but also, like, we're going to be able to keep it in our deck before we can, like, get to gold or whatever. Oh, we could toil the wharf. Is that a good idea? That's probably not a good idea, is it? Nah. Well, right now the squire doesn't look so hot. I mean, there's a 40% chance I draw my wharf, but... Open up the plunder for me? No. Okay, we got it. We gotta go actions here, but that's... Right, there's no reason to play this encampment. So, 8 coins. We could just take a gold at this point. A gold encampment. I think that's pretty reasonable. I mean, yeah, I would like the talisman and all that, but I think being able to hang on to encampments is going to be valuable enough. As it stands, well, might be playing this wharf terminally. Maybe I should have... No, it's not time for buying copper. How is my opponent so much thinner than me? What is happening? Is it just that they've spent so many buys on encampments that they haven't held on to? I guess that must be it. So they could buy encampment plunder here. They only get 1 encampment out of the deal. Oh, they're gonna go squire wharf instead. Okay. Damn it, damn it. Okay, so we could just go double encampment plunder. That seems pretty reasonable to me. So my opponent has 4 wharves. Not like all that much to draw with it. I guess the mill is kind of putting in work in that respect. They're still light on payload. I just added a couple of encampments, so hopefully I'm not too light on draw at this point. And we'll see whether we actually pair encampment with plunder or gold. Interesting, they take gold over plunder. I don't really get that. Okay, I am going to consider gaining a silver here. Let's see. We have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 coins. We could get up to 14. So we can't quite hit 555 here. Talisman doesn't seem relevant anymore. Wait, my opponent still has an estate? Oh no, they have a mill. Okay, I was like, what? We did bottom deck a lot of our draw. So like that situation looked worse than it probably really was. I think I'm going to take the silver. Well, what am I getting out of the silver though? If I stick with 12 coins, I go... You can go like Plunder, Wharf, Squire. Yeah, let's not take the silver for now. And I should be winning the plunder split here as well. Like, I don't think my opponent can afford 3 plunders, so... I don't know if they're prioritizing it anyway. Piles are pretty low. We got 3 plunders, 3 wharves, and 4 squires left. And they can empty squires pretty fast with Talisman. We're going to have a slight VP advantage in a second here. They go plunder, wharf, squire. Are they going to do that? Yeah, that's some pretty low piles. So we can gain a couple silvers here if we want to. I don't think we can empty. I'm not... Let's say that's 24 coins to empty. I don't think we're anywhere close to that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, we're not particularly close to that. So we probably want to take a province here. If we do that, we have 10 coins left and we can go Plunder Wharf. That should be pretty safe because my opponent... Maybe it's not safe. I'm going to have a 2-point... I'd have a 8-point lead. So they would need province, duchy, wharf, plunder, squire, squire. They only need to buy 1 squire, though. So it'd be 10, 11, 12, and 13 is 25. Oh, did they buy a plunder? Yeah, they did. Okay, so they wouldn't need duchy necessarily. They could get double estate. That only saves them 1 coin. I don't think they have that much, but maybe I don't need to touch the wharves yet. Let's gain the silvers anyway. I don't know why I did it that way, but yeah, let's take a province under And I could take a Stables. I could take a Grave Robber. I don't know if we're going to need the draw or not, is the thing. Like, we're going to have 2 Duration Warbs this turn. We do have a decent number of stop cards. Next turn, it's going to cost me 15, 16, 17, 19 to empty. We could also just take a Duchy. But I don't think 15, 17 coins to empty for my opponent. Last turn they had eight coins plus a couple squires, 4 squires, 12 coins, something like that. Yeah, I mean, they're not really threatening. Like, even if they gain a bunch of silver, I guess if they can draw it, I don't know. Maybe I should take the Duchy. If I were to take a mill, that would be enough for Province Duchy to not catch me. And I have the draw to turn that into coins, so maybe that's what I should actually take as a mill. Take a copper? No. Probably, yeah, I was going to say, I'd probably end up trashing a silver here, but that's probably it. Somehow my opponent still had a copper to trash. I have 1 copper. I guess they still have a copper then. Oh, they stopped? Man, I should have pressed harder. Well, maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe I just win. Okay. I trash Squire here? I think I do. Did that kind of wrong, but I don't think it's going to matter. I do need buys here. Alrighty. I'm not sure what the difference there was exactly. Maybe just the order in which I prioritize things and not getting the talisman. I mean, I would have probably taken it on a 4-3, but, or 3-4 rather, but maybe it was just as well that I didn't. $2-5 with Margrave on the board. Well, there's nothing to buy for 2. There sure is Margrave to buy for 5. Wall, huh? And no trashing? Oof. Oof, 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 oof. Well, there is colonies, so that... I mean, there's a lot of points to be scored that way. City, inventor, so in theory, maybe there's an inventor thing, but you're not going to discount colonies to the point where you... I mean, you can buy them, but... Yeah, this is awkward. But we're certainly going to take a Margrave. Scholar can counteract Margrave, but you have to have it in hand, which may not be trivial with no trashing. Yes. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. 6 coins, huh? We could just take a second Margrave. I think I like that. All right, to take a silver here. Much as I would prefer not to. It's unfortunate. I'm going to draw my Margrave dead and trigger a shuffle that has no Margraves in it. Wah! I wanna. And I can't hit 5. It was a really bad shuffle. One more silver. I think Inventor is just dicey with wall. Not to mention I have no terminal space. Yeah, one more silver. This is a clear pass turn. Well, at least we got... I mean, I could take another silver. I could take an Inventor. I don't really want an Inventor right now, though. That's the thing. Boy, this went from good to bad real quick. How did that happen? Yeah, Inventor... The Inventor gain before, like, without any cities in my deck, it just looks bad, the Inventor. Okay, I think we got to take a city now. We can get another one here. Oh. Should I guarantee? Yeah, I should probably guarantee. I'm going to be able to afford it. The odds that that city drew exactly Margrave were not good, and odds that it drew Estate were unacceptably high. Oh, this has turned into an exciting game, hasn't it? Watch my opponent manage to get the last 2 cities. No, they played 2 Margraves. This is exactly what I was afraid of. No, stop. Okay, not even close, actually, somehow. Now comes another question. So we're going to take a city. It is going to turn on our opponent's cities, but, you know, there's not really a whole lot we can do about that. The question is, do we want to take a Peddler for -1 points? Right now we have 11 coins in our deck, which is enough to buy Colony. But, I mean, obviously that's not going to remain stable. More likely we're going to go after Platinum. Like, we don't want 1,000,000 Peddlers, but, like, a couple Peddlers might be a good idea. I think I will take a Peddler. Okay, so 3rd Margrave. That does make some sense. And it looks like I am faced with a similar thing. Although, I wonder if what I should be taking here is Scholar and not Margrave because of the Margrave attack. It really depends, right, on when we see... You know what else we could consider doing is taking a Jester and just giving our opponent stuff. Like, never... Like, taking it for ourselves, basically. Do we have enough draws? So we have 5 cities, 2 Margraves. So we can increase our hand size by 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards. And we have, yeah, we do have, it's probably too soon for that. Let's take a Scholar. But I will definitely consider Margaret. Or, oh, here we go. Okay. I guess we want to discard Margrave. Play city. I mean, on the other hand, we have city, city, Margrave. We play city, city, Margrave. We draw. We go from 3 to 4 to 5 to 7 cards anyway. Okay. And if we wanted to draw back around into this junk, like maybe it would make sense, but eh. How many peddlers do you wish? And also, are you going to buy platinum or something else? Leprechaun. Whoa. Boy, do I not want Leprechaun. Boy, oh boy. Well, this card is a peddler. We discarded 4 cards. So we're going to draw 2 of them, then we're going to draw another one, and then maybe we top deck a Scholar. And if we don't, we top deck 1 bad card, which gets discarded to Margrave. That's not so bad. And for our troubles, we get another buy. Yeah. Dang. Okay, so I think the Jester. I mean, I am a little bit worried about the draw situation. Like, do I need to take a second Scholar? But I think the Jester is... It's going to give my opponent bad cards, and that hurts more than normal. I have Peddler, and then the question is, we need to take another draw card, or can we just take another Peddler? I think I'm going to go with the Peddler. See if that works out or not. Oh, they have a Scholar. When did they get a Scholar? I don't remember that happening. Sure hope I find a city. Oof. No wish? I guess you did get a silver trash, so that's something. So they specifically declined to take Peddlers last turn, didn't they? They bought Leprechaun Scholar. Yeah. I think. Yeah, they specifically declined. And yet they took Leprechaun. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but... Probably gonna have to take another Scholar this turn. Like, make sure we have something to draw with. Only there were thinning. I don't know if I've had Mountain Pass on a colony board before. It's kind of a weird thing. Response Jester. No peddlers. Come on. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Take another peddler? I think so. Just like a way to get non-stop card economy into my deck. Getting hit by the Margrave here is sad because it would really be nice to go like City, City, Jester, Scholar. But that will not happen. Wow, you actually activated it. We're clearly... No, come on. It was supposed to be me playing the Jester first, not you. Ugh. How'd you activate Leprechaun? That's just rude. Like, the odds of that are so bad. I wasn't even dreaming big enough that I would give my opponent curses either, just like coppers. First, what I'm going to turn over is a city. This is going to get, if the Jesters hit, this is going to start getting significantly sloggier, and like it's going to get harder and harder, obviously, to line up our stuff, which means we're going to have to transition to having more and more just like takes platinums. Okay, so once again, we're in the situation where if we don't play the Scholar. However, it's also worth noting that we shuffle these cards into our deck, so we get probably we're better off playing the Scholar anyway. I guess it doesn't really matter which order we do this in. I probably do want that. Okay. What is that last card? It's not a copper. It's not a silver. Or a state and or a curse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's probably a peddler. That's fine. Alright, I think we're straight in for Colony at this point. We're going to lower piles some more. And take 2 peddlers. And now my opponent will be looking at... I guess this could end up activating their cities mid-turn if they hit a peddler of mine, which would be unfortunate, but it's a risk I'm willing to take. It's still not that likely, and... would prefer to just have them. And honestly, activating my... Well, now they've played through 4 of their cities anyway, which is sort of part of the thing, is it's like, it's not likely to really matter. Too much. The card activation was definitely the bigger deal. We'll see whether they are willing to activate other stuff anyway. Platinum colony. Reasonable. Yeah. I feel like I need to try to play scholars in order to maximize my draw, so do that. All right. Do we play this Jester? Do we play this Margrave? What all did we discard? We discarded Silver, Estate, Peddler, and then we discarded Copper City, Margrave. Silver, Estate, Peddler, Copper City, Margrave is 7 cards. Yeah, we probably don't play the Margrave. Triggering that shuffle looks pretty bad. So one of these 2 cards is a copper. Silver, Estate, copper. The copper, the Peddler. Okay, that's probably Copper Peddler. Yeah, I think we're just taking colony here. At some point, our draw may get to the point where we can no longer reliably colony without taking a platinum, but I'm not like super concerned about that right now. If the cities get activated, that will help. I mean, it'll help my opponent too, of course. They do overall have more junk in their deck. I guess we are going to want to play this. Dang it. Say play this Peddler before we play the Scholar. Probably. Maybe not. They can almost double colony, but not quite. Yeah, I mean, I think their draw is slowing down more than mine is. So the best case scenario, we play this Peddler and it draws us another stop card, and then we discard it. The worst case scenario, it draws, I guess, a city. I think we're better off playing the Scholar. Okay, we're going to need to count again here. Let's play you first, though. Excellent. My opponent didn't even play Jester last turn. Yeah. So I discarded 4 cards and then 3 cards. So 7 cards. So we play this. We get to draw 4 of those cards, and among those cards is at least 1 Peddler. So drawing through is not looking so bad here. We got, in those cards, we've got 3 coppers, a couple Peddlers, right? Yeah, I discarded 2 Peddlers, 3 Peddlers. Yeah, okay, this is looking completely fine to draw through. Boom, drawn deck. I cannot double colony. It might be time to take province. Yeah. We win. Mountain Pass thing. My opponent obviously can't triple colony. If they double colony, I mean, maybe not taking province is just better. They double colony next turn. They gain 18 points. But they won't double colony. Which is why having the province would be good. Yeah, I think I'm going to take the province. This is actually a really good starting hand. Really good starting hand. I like being able to respond to the bid and not have to set the price. So we know we have 19 coins in our deck. 11. So 8 VP. I mean, if I take that, then I cannot buy colony. If they take it, they might be able to buy colony depending on how well they draw. They certainly won't be able to buy 2 colonies. Got to 8 points. Maybe they buy a single colony. I take it. I do have a big lead. If I get really lucky, I wonder if it's possible for me to pile. Like if I flip another Margrave and then I have to go to like triple Margrave Peddler. It probably is possible. I need 4 buys. I have 4 buys. Flip a Peddler, it's not possible. Probably, because I don't have 20 coins. Yeah, I only have 8 coins in my deck for this turn, like after the paying off the debt. So I'm not going to do anything this turn if I take it, but I do get 8 points. At best, my opponent, if they double colony and then they colony again, then they win. I'm not very likely to be able to do that, but it is possible. I guess I should probably pass. This is what I'm getting to. Oh, they dudded. If I'd known they were going to do that, I would have taken the stuff. I would have for sure taken it. For sure taken it if I'd known that was going to happen. All right, same situation here. So I think we just do this. Is there any way that it makes sense? Scholar, I don't think so. I could actually see it making sense to Scholar off this hand, but we've got a Margrave, so. Okay, there's going to be no cities in here. There are going to be peddlers. And I don't specifically want peddlers on top of my deck, so I guess it's fine to draw them. 3 peddlers. I mean, Okay, how many cards did I discard? 3 cards, 6 cards. So I draw 3 of them. I can't play the Scholar. Like, that much is clear. Let's play the Jester. Oh. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, we gotta take this and go for the win, I think? Yep, there it is. Whoop! I did say if I get really lucky, and I did get lucky. I mean, I think in general, my strategy of keeping my deck tighter was better. More reliable. I was hitting with the Jester more often. I didn't dud. I mean, I certainly could have dudded, but... Alright, Way of the Goat. It's going to be the primary trashing, I guess. Maybe we pull something from the black market, but... God, there are no shelters. We could trash with Necropolis. The draw is... It could potentially be Alchemist here. We want to do a bridge thing. We want to play ports. For bridges. I guess... I certainly don't think we're going to want to open with Potion. And I do think we probably want to open with Black Market. Open with Port, huh? I guess that makes some sense because you can use ports as goats. Also, ports are potentially just really important, although there is Black Market to alleviate the significance of that. I'll go that route. I wonder if it's better to do it with Experiment. I think the goat thing is pretty reasonable. I don't know. I'm not totally convinced, but I don't also have a lot or any real better ideas. There is actually some support for doing Scholar Draw. Like, you've got Noble's Oasis for, like, non-terminal hand size reduction, and then, you know, terminals that you're going to want to play as well. I don't think that's going to make sense to go for, but maybe. All right. Do we also want to follow with Experiment here? Probably. Right now, Oasis doesn't impress. Right, I think I'm going to take... Well, maybe I just take more ports here. So we can get more trashing in. Those are some good cards. Well, Encampment is amazing. I mean, there's no reason to buy Lost City. Swamp Hag, I don't know. I think I would definitely take Encampment. Although... Wait, yeah, I think it... Yeah, I was thinking of Experiment is the one that, like, doesn't go anywhere. It says return it to its pile, you can't, but it says you get set aside. So actually, I take it back. Encampment I think encampment is not good unless you think you're gonna have like the gold to keep it around. Yeah, you set it aside, then you try to return it and you fail. I probably would have taken Lost City there, but I don't know. Alright, unfortunately we don't have enough to buy anything if we trash here with Black Market, which I would otherwise really like to do. So I guess I'm going to play the Black Market. Guardian, I do not want. We've got enough terminal space that I think a bridge looks good now. Got 4 ports. Did my opponent buy Scholar? I mean, I guess with Black Market, actually, Scholar looks stronger. Okay, how do we want to do this? How many cards do we want to draw here? We have 2 more ports in these cards. We also have some copper. I think I'm going to play a port. Play a port. Play a port. Okay, play an experiment. Crap. I mean, I knew this was going to happen. I kind of want to buy a 5, but I also kind of want to... Yeah, let's just go ahead and buy the Scholar and trash later. There's just not a very good distribution of that shuffle. Black Cat's alright. I mean, there is nobles on the board, so I wouldn't take pawn. Oh, that's an interesting decision. Okay, excellent. Kind of want to trash this estate. I also kind of want plus buy. If we play the bridge, we could grab a nobles. So maybe we trash with the Black Market. This is definitely, like, the goat stuff in this kingdom is really interesting. I like it. Oh, there go the ports. Okay. Does my opponent have 8 ports to my 4? They just gained 4, but I don't remember them gaining 2 ports before that. So they did right there. Well, I'm punished. Right, there's my Black Market. This last card is my nobles. I don't mind leaving on top. I think we're going to play bridge and play... Oh, no, we got to either... No, I see we got to do this. We play Black Market. Horn of Plenty, huh? Also Seer. Ooh, boy. Those are some good cards. What do I like better here? I can get either one and get another bridge. Seer seems really good. Horn also seems really good. I I don't know. Especially with black market. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take the horn, actually. I can use it immediately. I can also use the falconer immediately, but... So we can take another scholar. We are gonna be low on terminal space. But we can add another nobles. I think, yeah. I mean, I've been getting a little lucky with where I find my scholars. So I think I want one more scholar. I guess we're not getting alchemist, huh? That's okay. I mean, I also use another bridge. I could go like bridge experiment and just start fishing for villages. Yeah, let's do that. I did not realize my opponent had bought ports and that I was at threat to only get 4. That is pretty annoying. I mean, I think it's something we can deal with, but it's annoying for sure. I would expect my opponent to pick up another bridge here. They didn't get to their black market, interestingly enough. I think we want to play experiment so that we can have more money for the black market here. Well, now we need another village. I guess we're playing another one. Okay. Well, I guess we're not playing the bridge with our black market. It's unfortunate. That doesn't look like anything that I want. Unfortunate, too, that I don't get to use my horn with my black market. I was hoping to do that. We go actions, bridge, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this is. So just play experiment. We get to trash with scholar. Maybe that's better. Oh, I had a port down there. Dang it! Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. Should have counted. Alright, what do we want off the horn now? I don't really need a third scholar, but I can't take a nobles. We might want another black market. We probably want more experiments. I guess I'm going to take another bridge. It's like the most expensive thing that I want that doesn't trash my horn. So I'm going to buy another nobles. Buy... some more experiments. Take an oasis at this point wouldn't be too bad. Or I could just take another nobles. Yeah, let's just take another nobles. And then I think this turn we pick up another black market. We might need a third scholar now, actually, now that we've gotten additional nobles. Probably should have thought a little bit harder about that. Expand seems pretty alright. Villain seems not so much. I mean, getting 2 coffers, I guess, is, you know, fine, but it's the attack isn't very relevant. Our decks are built. Four coppers in the trash, so we've each trashed 2 coppers. I have trashed 3 estates. My opponent has trashed 2. A little bit thinner. I do also have a points lead because the nobles, which is something. Yeah, I definitely should have taken another scholar instead of this additional nobles. Mistake. All right. We also might need to pile the bridges this turn. If we can. I think we gotta play this experiment so that... Alright, actions. Actions. Let's see if we can get... Oh, we got our bridge and our horn. Okay, cool. Let's see. We can take another bridge now and get it into play, presumably. I think I just don't buy anything. Oh. Somehow I forgot that I had discarded that many bridges. 1, 2, 3, 4 bridges. I mean, we could go bridge, scholar, nobles. Or nobles. Probably do need another scholar. Probably. We could also take experiments. I'm gonna take another scholar. Just the order in which we find our cards here is very important. Oh, I did not realize that there were 2 piles empty. I am such an idiot. I just threw this game. Oh my god. Oh my god. I just threw this game. I mean, maybe my opponent can't empty 3 nobles and take the lead, but no, they totally can. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. All they have to do is buy the 3 nobles. Holy crap. That was so stupid. I was thinking there was 1 pile empty. Oh my god, I forgot about the ports. How am I so blind? That was so stupid. Oh my god. Like, what a... I don't know what I was meant to do there exactly, but it wasn't that. That much is for sure. Take a province or something. I don't know. Okay, so no villages. You got, which means torturer is not so bad. Trashing his goat herd and bat. Actually, with Watchtower, in theory, you don't even need to deal with torture, but I guess we're just... We want our terminal to be bandit, and then we gain golds and we play them with storyteller and we draw. There's limited gains too, because once the stockpiles are all gone, there's no plus buy, there's just the vampire gains. We want silver, do we want goat herd, or do we want to just like open double stockpile and just really make sure we hit? I think we want to open double stockpile, just get vampires. Like I said, at some point we'll probably want to bandit so we can get golds for storyteller. Okay, well, I'll take a silver. Seems all right. Torture first. Interesting. I guess we do play this so that we can go stockpile. I think I will get a second vampire here. Oh wait, oops. There we go. All right. Now why does it even say VP to Aqueduct? There's no VP. Whatever. Let's take another storyteller. Good storyteller. Actually, I want to take a curse, because we can just trash it with the bat anyway. Nobody has any stockpiles in exile. Well, that's not really so great. Diluted. Is it time to grab the bandit, or do we want a third storyteller first? I think I'm gonna take... I'm gonna take the bandit. Hopefully there are gonna still be stockpiles left for me to take here. Yes, okay. Pretty good. No, not again. Rude. Gotta take that back. We might want to take the last stockpile. We might also want to take the aqueduct points at this point. We could take a gardens. I mean, my opponent has no stockpiles in exile, but like stockpiles are just, you know, good cards on this board to have. I think I'm going to do that. And yeah, I'm going to take the gardens. This turn, I will probably only expend one stockpile and take another storyteller. Oh, well, okay. I was going to play that anyway. I don't want to exile too many of these, but I also want to draw my vampires, so I guess going all the way. So this is all of my stockpiles right here if I play the last one. I guess I want to hang on to one of them. I mean, unless I want to buy Province, but I probably don't. I didn't get to my bat. This would have been a good hand for that. One more storyteller. I think so. And another storyteller seems not amazing, but like, I could take a second bandit, I guess. Let's do that. Oh, I have another stock. Oh, that's right. I was ahead on stockpiles. I forgot. Okay, cool. Good to know. 2 stockpiles in exile. So I have 6. They have 4. So we each have. All right. I guess I'm just taking a curse again since I can pat it away. It's kind of funny how that worked out. Okay, they do not have any more stockpiles left. I have 2. I guess there's an argument for just like don't play the storyteller here, but I want to be able to play bandit. This get 2 bats in hand. We risk running into our other bandit. Play on. Take a silver. We stop here. And also the gold from the bandit. Or we could the gold. Not play the coppers. Let's just do that. All right, Pick a silver. I just don't buy anything. Oh no, wait, I have an estate. Okay, so I can buy silver, ash, curse, that. This is my last stockpile. Damn it. Doesn't matter what I top deck. I'm a little surprised my opponent didn't do something to get those aqueduct points. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and play this stockpile, I guess. I think it's more valuable than the plus buy is gonna be. Now I'm just trying to get to my vampires. Well, we got to one of them. That should be pretty good. By province. And Another storyteller seems kind of unnecessary, honestly. I don't know what else I'm gaining with this vampire. I don't really want Duchy right now. I guess I'll take another storyteller. It won't hurt. Have we, like, trashed any... I guess there's one silver in the trash. Oh, sweet. That went about as well as you could want it to go. Alright, I guess we're taking another storyteller and just, you know, piles are low now. That's just the situation. Envious? Oof. That's pretty bad. And he took the aqueduct points. We sheep this. I guess we just want to play. Even though... Wait. I thought I was envious. Who knew? I've never seen that interaction before. Somehow. Okay. Don't really want to trigger a shuffle here, do I? Do I want to trigger a shuffle? It would be nice to trash a state, I guess. But... I mean, we might be able to buy something slightly better. Probably not, though. We play a bunch of cards, we draw a bunch of cards, and they don't have any higher value than that. Yeah, screw it. Let's just play the bandit. And we could actually buy a state just to deny aqueduct points. I think that's probably fine at this point. We can just buy province here. Probably should. We don't get to play the bat, but that's probably okay. And at this point, we probably do just want to take Duchy. I guess we could have just not played the vampire if we didn't want Duchy, but yeah, it's fine, I think. My silver, no. Okay, we are slightly short of province here, so... Still short. Still short if we want to play the bandit. Oof. That didn't really work out, did it? Well, I guess we might as well just do that. Oh, actually, now we can buy province. How about that? All right, it seems clear to me that we should trash a bat. Like, we don't need 2 vampires at this point. We probably just want to take Duchy here, right? I mean, I guess... Oh, no, there's no more aqueduct points on gold anyway. It'd be pretty darn difficult for my opponent to come back at this point. Hey. I wanted that. This is eventually going to find a silver, right? There it goes. Okay. Dang it. Come on. Come on. No! I guess we take a state here. I mean, we get close to half VP. Oh. Did... Alright, well, I don't know if that was a surrender duchy or not. It's, you don't usually see that, but could be. Well, I even things back up. It's just like sort of a pattern that I've had. It's like swing down and then swing back up. I really regret just totally throwing game 5. Would I have won the game? I don't know. But could I have won the game if I hadn't like put myself in a position where I was just like obviously going to lose? Maybe. But I mean, you know, hard to be unhappy with the overall result, obviously. It's just, you know, like it's one thing when you have a game where you're like, oh, well, you know, maybe if I'd done this, maybe if I'd done that. Another thing when you just like completely obviously shoot yourself in the foot. That was, yeah, it was just embarrassing. Like I thought that there was only one pile empty after I thought there were no piles, and then there was one pile, and I, you know, was looking at 2 piles, like the, you know, like it was like 3 nobles and 4 of something else, and I was like, yeah, that should be fine. Nope. Whoops. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will be back at some point with another match. I don't have one scheduled right now, but I'll probably be trying to get one scheduled pretty soon. So until then.